just gonna do like a little video of like sort of why you would put a SIM card in the head unit. The majority of our head units have that capability, and you can go and put like a SIM card actually like in it, and you'll see that when you put the head unit in, it would have like a SIM card, like a SIM card tray, and like we normally I like say to just like put that to the glove box or like somewhere where you can easily get to it. That just means if you do want to do that like later on, you can do it. In terms of the SIM, you can use like sort of like any type of SIM. Obviously, like Boost and Telstra will give you the full range of like networks, and our head units can work with the full range, so band 28. If you're already on a plan, you can add like a SIM to the plan for $5 a month. If you aren't on a plan, you can also just go for the cheapest prepay or one you can find. So we'll just go through this now, and we'll explain the sort of the pros of doing it and why you would do it. So here I've like run into the like glove box. I've just like pulled it out. Push, it tells you what to do here. Push and pull it towards you. It flips open. In here there's this little tray here. It tells you again on here which way to slide it to actually open it. One way is open, one way is shut. If you tap it down, you'll see it'll fold out. Sorry, I will show you like so when I work it out like that. So you slide it towards you, and then you can give it a few taps and get your fingernail under there, my lovely painted ones under there, to see how the SIM card fits. Now once you're into here, you can see one of the corners is bent, so you need to find the correct size like SIM. So it is a micro SIM. So majority of them will come in like a full cutout, and you just grab whatever plastic bit you need, which was just a tiny SIM plus the bit like around it. That clips down. So a gold side has to go into the pins. That clips down. You push this in here and then up. Push it in and then up, and it sort of locks in. We close this, and then I've done all that with the head unit off. Now we will start the head unit up, the car up, and we will go from there. Now you'll see what will happen is up the top here, you can see you got some 4G and a bar here that's coming in. That should mean we're all hooked up, so we don't have to do anything then. When you do get like a SIM card, if it's a prepaid like one, you're probably going to have to put it into like a phone to like activate it. That is like normally the process of activating it. They're all a bit different. It'll tell you what to do, and then when it's in the phone, it is good to check that it like works all good in the phone as well before you put it in here, because that way you know it's all going well. So anyway, I can see we've got a reception and we are connected. So I normally come into here, find the Chrome app, which is just a web browser. This is just a good way just to test it, to make sure something is happening. If you just giving me lots of things, I just type in saying like random, cool. Internet is working, so that's a good sign. Sorry, getting a bit hot in here. So internet's like working, and the SIM card is all going well. Now I'll sort of explain why would you like use one of these. So if you're using wireless CarPlay or a wireless Android Auto, then it's like using up the head unit's like sort of hotspot. So that means the head unit can't connect to a point like Wi-Fi. So you can't have your personal hotspot going on your phone and connect like this to the internet and have CarPlay or Android Auto going at the same time. So like I guess majority of our customers are happy enough just to turn off our CarPlay or Android Auto. I'll hook their hotspot up to this when they need it, download what they need, and then go away. But if you did want to have internet working the whole time, then you can use a SIM card like we're doing in this case here. What that means is if we go on the Play Store, anything that needs internet is going to be working. Chrome's going to be working. So YouTube's going to be working the whole time, because it's going to be putting data through. I think this actually needs an, oh no, it might be fine. So the YouTube will be working. It will also treat the SIM card in here just like an actual number. So you can have messages coming into here, and you can also have actual phone coming in here. So it's basically treating this a bit actually it is a phone. It's self. Then back into all your apps. What else is handy? You could have Gemini working if you want to use something that's sort of AI. If you're into anything like that, you can have that going on. And any other apps that need internet the whole time. Majority navigation apps won't need internet because you can download the maps onto it. But that is why some people prefer to have 4G on here. I know a customer the other day had his home security cameras come into here just so he could quickly check them when he's in the car or driving. what other people have done with the internet. Some people have it hooked to their sort of garage or sort of smart home like system, so they can open the garage door when they get close. Obviously like Netflix, you've got streaming services, and that is about it. But that basically covers why you would hook up to like a sim and sort of how you do it. And here I'm just doing a bit of like a speed test here and like Google on this. Not sure how like accurate this is. It will probably change depending like where you are, but like 30 down and like 6 up is going to be like fast enough to do like anything you would actually like want to do in a head unit. So it just gives you an idea of what sort of speed you could be getting on here. Also, just to actually note the antenna for the other 4G. Obviously we normally I put the other SIM card in the glove box or down here somewhere. The antenna was the long rectangle thing that you normally want to just mount behind and dash underneath, like somewhere. Doesn't need the best position, because a bit like your actual sort of phone, they get reception when you're not phones in the footwell. So there's just mentioning that as well, just in case you've got the like SIM card in but you aren't getting any reception. It could be because you forgot to actually put the antenna on.